Hey Canonites, welcome back. Today sees the release of a new Halo novel, Halo Renegades by author Kelly Gay. A sequel to 2016's Halo Smoke and Shadow, Renegades continues the story of Lucy Orion Ryan Forge, daughter of Sergeant John Forge, as she searches for her father and the ship he disappeared with. And before we get into the review, let me disclose that I was given a free copy of this book from 343, so take that into consideration when I sing its praises. Picking right up where Smoke and Shadow left off, the book starts out as one might expect, with the surviving crew of the Ace of Spades first trying to get some revenge against Geklar, whom fans may remember from Spartan Ops, while trying to avoid Oni. The crew is joined by former rival Ram Chalva, who was tortured by Gek and saw his entire crew killed. What starts as a mission of revenge takes an unexpected turn as the crew of Ace of Spades finds themselves in the middle of something I don't think anyone will expect. Forgive the poor description at the end there, but saying anything else would truly spoil this amazing story. Kelly Gay does a fantastic job of bringing together often disparate if not largely disconnected lore and stories to tell what is easily one of my favorites to date. What endeared me to Smoke and Shadow was the very non-traditional nature of the story, reminding me more of Firefly than Halo, in a good way I want to emphasize. Renegades continues this tone and feel while bringing in characters and elements that are more traditionally Halo and mixing everything together in a very satisfying manner. Further, Renegades takes time to address certain criticisms from Smoke and Shadow. As a non-spoiler example, I noted back in my review that it seemed odd that Little Bit, the remnant of S.H.I.E.L.D. World 0459's Ancilla, was able to make Ace of Spades' slip space drive more effective without modifying the hardware. As we learn, Little Bit's modifications actually burnt out Ace's slip space drive. Characters, new and returning, are all very well written, especially the crew of the Ace. Their motivations are believable, their faults understandable, and their actions relatable, given the situations they find themselves in. Halo Renegades is very much driven by its characters and their interactions. Between large plot points and set pieces are quiet character moments that flesh out these individuals and let the reader get into their heads. After 18 years, the universe of Halo is fairly fleshed out but always has room for expansion, and Kelly Gay takes full advantage of that opportunity. Alongside familiar elements and locations, we get looks at other aspects of the underworld that Ryan lives in, some of the good and plenty of the bad. We get to see what familiar characters were up to prior to roles in the games or what others have been up to since their premiere in other media. All of it contributes not only to the greater Halo universe, but to make the universe as presented in the books feel both familiar and alien, attractive in some respects and off-putting in others, and above all, real. At this point, I've had more than a month to consider this book and its contents, and there's no way around it. With careful consideration, I can only give Halo Renegades a 10 out of 10. It certainly has its minor issues here and there, but damn was this everything I could have hoped for and so much more. If you were considering passing this book up, don't. Simply don't. It's a lore nerd's wet dream and, in many, many ways, a book we've all been waiting for a long time. That's all for now, but stay tuned next month for an in-depth review and analysis like you're used to. In the meantime, you can pick up a copy of Halo Renegades from your local bookstore or online retailers in physical and digital forms. And if you're thinking of trying audiobooks, remember that you can get a free trial with Audible by going to audibletrial.com/HaloCanon. Otherwise, for now, this has been Halo Canon, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing, and if you really love me, hit that notification bell and leave a thumbs up. These both really help out the channel. I wouldn't be where I am now without your views and support, so once again, thank you. Keep on being awesome, Canonites.